there's a great story of uh, um, a Pakistani Hakim who used to treat with ruqya. And so this physician had a patient who he treated, and then the patient got well, and the physician said, I'm so happy that the medicine worked. And she said, no, that medicine didn't help me. And he said, well, what helped you? And she said, the Hakim did a ruqya for me, and that's what cured me. And the doctor was like, what do you mean? He said, after I came here, I went to my Hakim Sahib, and he actually gave me a dua and did a ruqya, and that's what cured me. So this physician, he was a materialist. He was very upset about that. He wanted to meet the Hakim and explain to him that you're really misleading people. And so he went and visited him. And then the Hakim said, when he met him, the doctor said to him, you know, all this mumbo jumbo that you're doing, misleading people, telling them that, you know, you can say magical words and they affect them and change their body. And, you know, we have science now. We don't need these things anymore. And then the Hakim said, you're a donkey. And he got really angry, and he started turning red and puffing up. And what do you mean? How dare you call me? I'm a physician. I studied at King Edward Medical College, and you know I'm well regarded. And he said, no, you're worse than a donkey. I think you're something else. And he started and then he started like just really, really getting angry, and he was about to explode. And the Hakim just said to him, he said, look at how these few words I've said to you have just completely changed your internal state. And they're only words. I didn't give you anything to, you know, I didn't give you anything physical. How is it that those words could have such an effect on your internal state? And this is really about triggering and thinking and feeling. And so one of the things about thinking and feeling is that people can use them for really nefarious means. Like, because we're so susceptible to the changing of our inward states based on what's being presented to us, that people who have bad intentions can really do this. So one of the things traditionally that was understood, when you look at thinking and feeling, they're related basically to the emotions and to logic. So there's a relationship between the emotions and logic. And so when we have this kind of lack of knowledge of what's being done to us from others who might have real nefarious intentions in manipulating our internal states. So when we're unaware of that, we can really, really be used to, they can excite us and they can arrest our attention and take hold of us. It's a type of possession, really, if you think about it. So people can become easily possessed. Groups can become possessed. Whole entire nations can become possessed under the spell of people that know how to manipulate them when they have a type of unconscious vulnerability to these things.